playing against one of the best Nuke teams in the region. I mean, it couldn't look much better here for 9Z to split the difference on this map.
Yeah, you're absolutely right here. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see if they can answer the call here. I mean, again, for both camps right now, I think or rather Nuke is such a strong map in the entirety of the South American scene right now. Both of these teams at one point powerhouses at the beginning of the year, so looking to get back into that form here. Fast outside right now for Imperial as they look to send Phelps up through heaven. But some players going down towards Secret. They're looking to split in towards B through ramp and Secret, just in a bit of a different fashion towards ramp.
Oh, but coming back in, Huaso is prepared for this hell wrap. In the meantime, DGT picks off the squeaky lurk. Imperial are very all over the shop right now. And, well, Phelps will walk into a site that is stacked up with oh so many players, and they're going to make their way out the vent right into DGT. And then Martinez tapping away with the dual Berettas will clean up the last two. 9Z, 3 for 3 for pistols on the day.
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of control that they had in that, secret side of things, and you already are pressing on towards ramp as well. I thought it was a pretty straightforward B take right there. Eventually they take some contact over towards ramp, they fall away instead of forward, and they walk into a pretty stacked A site eventually. Try and fly up the vents into it as well. I think Imperial just kind of missing the call right there.
Maybe trying to push and pull rotations, but they just didn't bite down. Oh, how was that like a headshot? I don't know how. He like got gushed through the wall and like the tiniest of line for heavy hitting 10 damage. I'll spend the whole round thinking about that as Martinez cleans up the rest of outside. We got a quick anti-eco out of 9Z.
A business with ease. Set up that first gun round here for Imperial. I think that is 3 for 3 here on 9Z pistol rounds as well.
Yep.
And flawless in that department. Didn't matter too much on Mirage, obviously. It still was a pretty strong victory for Imperial, but maybe felt a little stronger at the fact that they did lose both pistols. Fast outside, though, here for Imperial. They're holding nothing back.
Oh, boy. They are blasting forward. Max with Molly in hand somehow survives for longer than he should have. And in the meantime, DGT just walks through the smoke and manhandles DGT. Just a casual stroll for him as he steps forward to probably the heaviest hitter in the server. And, well, Buddha will be able to pass his test either way. And faced off with a fight, he combines with Martinez for another. Still the advantage stays with Imperial, though.
I'm just going to be punched in here. They still have that man advantage. And they got a jumping Martinez. Just enough health to tank it down to 1 HP. Buddha. It's got some lurking presence towards the outer yard, but they're back-to-back right now. So. Sure.
Oh, man. God, I love the way it works. Does Henny survive this? I think he does.
Not here.
I think.
Right?
Place your bets.
Yeah, it'll do at least one. Bye-bye. Tried to boost on his teammate's head, get that elevation as well.
I appreciate the effort, but there's genuinely nowhere on the map he can run. So
you have to take one of those trucks and spawn and drive it away.
Funk vehicle went.
We get drivers on Nuke.
You know, the random car spawn. You could, if you get 10k, you can buy a car. Still waiting for them to add the riot shield.
No.
Well, you can shoot between the little peephole.
Might be able to take
the
toes off right there until they start crouching.
Have it be like, you know, mill sim. Or I'd say like a different game. Where you're trying to escape from somewhere. I don't know where the place is, though. You're trying to leave. Exit from Tuscan or something like that. That's the Counter-Strike version.
Yeah, yeah. It's not Tarky Tuesday, though. Thank goodness. I hate that game so much. Complete snooze fest. It's nothing like Counter-Strike here. You get constant fights. Sometimes you can still die to some campers here, but camping about on this A side, the MP9 strikes first right there. But a quick trade again from Decency out of Squeaky.
Buddha? Does he get a second? That's the problem. He doesn't. Trades are in. Man advantage made worse. Max is going to tuck away on the site. Hope they don't clear. And they don't. With seconds remaining, he'll drop both, but can't take down Phelps. Just too many bodies on the site for Imperial.
What a late round right there. Max trying to strike to save the round. They get the bomb down just in time, and of course the trade just has to come through here as well. And as it is close here, it's still going to shadow that CT side economy once they win 2 in a row. Really put a hurting.
Yeah, it feels like every time. 9Z get a little advantage. Able to win around off the back of the firepower, but Imperial are just handling business. Even in that situation where Buddha nearly gets a double. You get a little uprising. You can say nice shot every single round, and oh, we might be saying that again here, but there's a team kill for poor old Huaso Peak.
Same team.
Where does that one come from, by the way, Cole? Same team.
That's what my matchmaking teammates say when I TK them. On accident, of course.
Oh, yeah, when you totally take them out on accident. I know the feeling. Sometimes the emotions get to us, and we gotta vent our frustrations.
This is bizarre. They gonna flash jump through this smoke?
Versus a Mac 10. Now, DGT
my god.
is a gust of wind away from dying, but we'll see how he holds on. He's gonna dive inside of the smoke. He has 2 players back turned, but Henny does flick around in time. The bigger problem here is Buddha. Oh, he's looking up top, Vinny down low. And he didn't go for the plant denial. He's going for the win. 3-2 there.
With the wild finish. Do got a quick pause rolling through here. And Imperial, they are right back into the action here. Like you said, I just don't think they trailed 9Z for too long before they're always able to answer back here. And again, you know, pistol, you lose the follow-up. Right back into the guns, and it's a little bit scrappy, but they're winning the important situations here pretty consistently right now.
Yeah, again, it's like 9Z can make every single round scrappy, but it feels like Imperial every time they get into the late round, they sort of hit this flow state. They're just very gelled together and coordinated. It's very hard to break them apart, even with, DGT getting a bit finicky underneath these smokes and the 1v2 there from Buddha. No one's looking the wrong way. There just aren't many mistakes being made by these individual players in the late rounds, and that has kept them rock solid. That's what got them Mirage in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Just hanging in there for some of these tough rounds, and you got some good shots. You got some quick movements here out of 9Z, but not enough to keep up here. And that again is surprising because it just feels like a theme. Every time I watch these two teams battle it out, 9Z show up and they deliver something here or there. They might give you a map at a best of three, something along those lines, but it's just not a team that they can comfortably beat right now. I think they've only got out of the history of these two teams playing against each other, a single best of one win, which, you know, came through in an entirely different event. And then outside of that, you know, just consistent victories rolling through constantly for the side of Imperial when it comes to like series-wide success. So just kind of a shock to see that, because again, 9Z is like up there with a team that can qualify. They're up there trying to challenge to be the best team in South America. Not necessarily a front runner in that race, but they're challenging for that position, and they're making qualifiers as well. So or making it through. Like again, we talk about IEM Dallas, we talk about IEM Chengdu, both qualifiers that they made it through, and I don't know, like that sort of consistency impresses me. But this is a team that they just can't beat sometimes.
Yeah, and Imperial, I think, just have had more reps as a team, even before the major, even going into the RMR. I think many people thought this squad was already the best team in Brazil at the very start of this year. They translated that. They went to the major, and then they impressed there. And I think this team is just riding a lot of good morale. As well, compared to 9Z, who get the qualification, but sometimes struggle to really deliver on the highest of levels. And we can kind of see there's a little bit of a caliber differential when we talk about this cohesion in the late round. And that's something that reps can really build up here for Imperial. Just so many officials logged in. So, 9Z trying to get that practice in versus, again, Imperial. The reality of the situation, they're probably the best team in Brazil if MIBR runs down in form. So we'll see for now. No way up to no good. In through the smoke, though. Runs right into Max and DGT, but Phelps with the kill on a Martinez. Keeps Imperial afloat.
I think Max just caught him with a blind spray right there. That'll do the trick just nicely. Catching a flying T-rate in your position. Also peek here and towards ramp, though, does have some challenges. Two right around that corner. No close rotates here. And what he can't do is let this bomb get down and towards that lower site.
Oh, he's going to tuck away. Peeking out on these random timings to hope to nail someone looking the wrong way. But Henny is locked into his position. The headshot comes through quickly, and he does let them go past. And 9Z just a tad too far away. And with Phelps holding down the vents, there's only one place they could be coming from. And Vinny will dive away from that position.
Post plant's established on this B side. It makes it so hard to retake right now. And time's ticking against them.
And there you go. Phelps does collect on a Buddha, trying to late activate down the vents. It's the rest over towards ramp, and they're going to call it once again. Imperial in these deficits. Just constrict the map again and find a way to win.
I mean, just perfect unity right there. Phelps realizes he has to run away for the bomb right there. You can see he was like, I might head back in towards lobby. You can't do that anymore. You gotta get far. So he tried to run forward. Had 100 HP, but still not enough. But yeah, I mean, the constriction right there is... again, it just comes out of Huaso Peak. Shutting down that ramp play. And if he goes down, you have a player in secret cutting off quick rotates. So there's no resistance on that lower site other than fighting up against Huaso Peak. And if you win that duel, Imperial are just going to set up in a post plant. They're going to find themselves in a good spot because they've got so much time to do so.
Some really beautiful fundamentals and then turning it into a fast A play. And Vinny getting the space already. And once these kills kind of get iced out, the CT's extending. They don't find these kills instantly. Makes life a bit awkward. The DGT does drop in. He does get one with the grenade, and players with utility out. The trays aren't quite there. And this is one of the more awkward rounds we've seen out of Imperial. Take plan B down the vents. Says no way. DCT let to cut off those rotations. Still playing out from Squeaky. Time's burning here. Fast as well. No one's going to try to go down the vents. No, now DGT will make his move. And no way will let a couple go past. He's laying a headshot, but he's facing off versus DGT. Man of the hour right now. And there will be a retake from 9Z.
I mean, you're operating with a single kit right there as well. So the fact that they played that retake so slow, I mean, I think everything pretty well versed right there on the side of Imperial. Decenty waiting for the vent rotate. No way in a good position. But DGT just wins these duels that feel impossible. And that was really what felt like a leading cause of victory here for 9Z on Mirage as well. Just DGT being a win condition, and he shows up once again. I don't know if that's the biggest winning formula, and an opening pick is going to hurt as well.
Yeah, Martinez has been kept down to size so far in this series. It might stay that way. And he just posts up. He gets a challenge. And goes for Buddha. No way lose the bomb. It's crazy how his team is up 4-3, but he has 0 kills, not even needed.
Dude, that little zoom sensitivity right there from Henny. He just punched a hole in his wall while flicking his mouse upwards like that. I thought for a second it connected.
He nearly hit the full screen flick. I'll push in towards lobby, though. Oh, decent. He just let go of the angle. Oh, timing. Gosh, I love Counter-Strike. Oh, he didn't see him. Oh, and he didn't see him again. Oh, my goodness. You know what? At the end of the day, it never even mattered. Imperial have too many win conditions. Then Decent T strikes in the Huaso Peak. And Buddha with nothing to say about this one. Bomb's gonna get planted for free, and the Python constricts another round.
Oh boy. That kill gets the shark circling as well. Oh, you want to sit and T-spawn? No, they know where you are. Back's against the wall, taking a pretty big off angle here, but they're going to start to clear you out. Slowly but surely, Phelps making his move. And he's got the op scope. There you go. Off angle, not going to prevail right there. Phelps going to find the kill anyways. And that's going to be number 5 right there. Immediate reply again.
Just every round, just coming down to a slow burn. Imperial assemble themselves into position, and they execute. You know, in a way, it feels like it's the Virtus Pro of Brazilian Counter-Strike. Not that they run the timer down, but once they see the right look that they want, they hit the button, and 9Z is just looking agonizingly on as they can't really move. If they push forward, they'll get taken down. They have to somehow come through with an insane multi-kill to break this kind of default.
Doesn't feel like the best condition right now to close out. It's definitely not helping them here. DGT, I mean, still delivering in massive numbers, but following up off that. Few and far between here. HE for the smoke just allows for them to cruise on in. There's no ramp resistance, and there's players on that lower site. They're going to take advantage of that lack of ramp resistance, although that is a big opener right there.
And look at this. It's almost like a lure in towards this lower site, but 2 smokes going through into control and towards the double doors. Will allow safe entry. The question is, how are they going to get that bomb planted? Those smokes expiring quickly. Decenty going to go for it. Ooh, gritting his teeth. He will dodge out on the spam.
That's another 4v5 post plant, but you let them plant their feet in the position of strength, and that retake becomes a lot less likely here.
Henny holding this angle as well is just quite disgusting. Hard to handle. Martinez, though, pops off 2 shots to get him back into this, but Decenty, who he almost pulled off the clutch himself. It's Martinez, though, who just flies through control room and deals out 2 op shots.
Ooh,
and with time barely there for DGT, I wrote it off. I thought he had a kit. Wow, that was
about had it.
Too close.
Yeah, I mean, what a save right there. Quick trade. The headshots rolled out from Deast. He looked like it was going to rival Martinez in a couple quick shots, but Martinez really making some clutch opping look fantastic with 2 quick kills right there. Definitely felt like things were running out of gas for 9Z. It's, of course, Henny in a position where you can find that first pick with the op and immediately transition into a different position as well. But shut down by Martinez right there. Imperial, they don't close out a post plant. Successfully retaken by 9Z.
Oh, this is a hell of a play. Off the rip. 5 players walk down secret without a sound. They have not been spotted. And 9Z can't really make a guess that they're down here.
And now they start to hear a lot of footsteps rumbling around here. Gonna have to get that support going ASAP on this lower site. No one close by to help out Huaso Peak. Although, as I say that, Martinez just the man for the job here. They just cleared out lobby as well.
They do open the single doors, though, and they have a smoke. Huaso Peak up top, only good for the 1. Will allow the bomb to cross. Decenty, however, finds a second, and Martinez just misses off a pixel. We've got a 3-on-3. There is an answer back. All 3 players have to push through ramp, though. It's not going to be fun. Henny posted up on this very annoying corner angle, though. And the push begins. DGT instantly headshotted. Martinez quick trade, but time is going to be an issue here. Martinez has to run forward, cross the site with the kit, and somehow get the defuse going. Smoke lobbed onto the bomb. I think they've got it in here. Max doesn't have the kit. He can't find it. And neither can the kill come through. No one's surviving this one.
It is always funny to just watch players because they know they're done for and the round is over. So that's all you can do. Shoot around, jump around, wait for your inevitable demise, but it's 9Z, the ones that are walking away from that round a whole lot more frustrated. As Imperial, they grabbed themselves another one on this T side. The only 2 rounds in a row that 9Z have been able to get right now have been the pistol and the following full Glock eco. And since that point, it's only flash in the pan success. Pops in here or there. You get a good clutch from DGT, you get a good multi-kill from him. Martinez maybe steps up late, but so individualistic right now. On the CT side, unable to really coordinate the effort more than anything.
Oh boy. And the Zeus doesn't pay out. And the little ace attack does go awry. Imperial get themselves into position. They perfectly split the site. Repeat. Imperial are just a machine of Counter-Strike right now. Sometimes a couple nifty shots can knock them off, but they've got a system, and it works. It's up to 9Z to try and break something like this. I mean, it is absolutely insane to, you know, to even more proof that just follow the system and it'll work. Because No Way is 0-10, but his team is up 7-4 right now.
That actually is wild right there. No Way taking a back seat, but system's working here for round success, so you can just shake that one off and say, hey, you guys are doing great. Keep trading me. I'll keep dying. For the cause.
And he's died in every round but one. Might be needed here. That's just an op shot from Martinez. For the patience pays. Oh, but Vinny has some taps back. Martinez went a little too inquisitive. And then helps find DGT. You find this opening pick, and then the frags just start to present themselves left and right. Buddha playing the off angle up on top hut. He'll pop up, but just the MP9. That's not enough. And he's on the board. No Way. Not just a product of the system. He's actually in the server. And Max pushing forward right into Phelps. And to end that one for Vinny, it is just systematic out of Imperial as they're up 8-4. And let's get it. The Python here for Imperial. That's what I'm gonna stick with today. I like that. I like that little metaphor. We'll run with it for a little bit. They constrict so many rounds here out of 9Z, despite them picking up pistols and conversions all the way through. Is a dominant lead, and maybe more as Henny hit the headshot. And then the finisher. Imperial looking to break this deadlock and just continue advancing. No way with his second kill on the board as well is only good news. Down in towards Secret. DCT looking to fish this one off. Max will keep him in it for just a tad longer. But Imperial,
Oh my goodness.
looking deadly as Viddy just strafes him.
Swung from one side of the vent to the other right there. Now that's a break in the flawlessness from 9Z in the pistol round. And I think it just comes at the worst possible time. Because you gotta pull something big time off with this comeback effort. We are getting Mag 7s out here for Vinny. We're entering for fun territory here with this this Mag 7 buy. But I'm for it. Let's have some fun. Oh yeah, straight into hut. You can use this on a gun round, whatever, if you're playing this sort of position. Just becomes a little bit less useful anywhere else.
On this round, it could probably... I swear the Mag 7 is just like the most inconsistent gun, because it either deals no damage or just one-shots you across outside. But I know they updated...
Send them outside to test that theory.
Where are you, Vinny?
The ecos.
Uh-oh.
The ecos.
Like a moth to a flame.
They're being hunted. Oh yeah, here comes the Mag 7. Come on now. Finish
yeah,
strong.
The cleanup
oh
crew!
yeah.
Buckshot across the yard.
That's a lovely way to cap it off right there. Although now he's revealed his hand, can he do the same play? Can he jump in to hut with the Mag 7?
Oh.
Oh, he sent it.
Got rid of it. He traded out for a FAMAS and then bought himself an AUG. Look, Imperial want to wrap this one up. They want to get out of here.
Fair enough. Locked in. Locked in University. Everyone knew Imperial in this game. Getting close to that sweep on the day here for them, but of course it's none other than DGT to introduce himself into the second half here.
Get that initial kill, just trying to dive back in. And probably going to be needed here. No way. Lands a headshot and is going to stay feisty down on the B site. Elusive. And also getting himself a reposition, but Max ready for the rotate. And now No Way really needs to step up. About to be met with the whole team. Potentially flooding in, and instead he's looking to fight for what is potentially just an escape. Or maybe a way back in. Max holding the off angle and perfect crosshair placement. One burst will do. And with the plant, the save, and 5 rounds here for 9Z.
There you go. Able to get those guns out, instantly offer up success. Looking at the standings as well, you know, the 1 and 2 spot right now isn't up in the air. But they get this win right here for Imperial, they will have the most wins. They'll close out with 25. Red Cannon's the closest behind them, would only end the season with 24, as they already completed with their games. So we've got DGT finishing where it all started.
Waiting in spawn, this guy.
Sure.
This is unbelievable.
It's kind of crazy how Counter-Strike has evolved to a point where sometimes this Like, a part of a T side is if your game plan goes so well, there's just a dedicated player to be on the opposite side of the map as a play and just trying to find exits. Nice saves, especially if you've got a, you know, big advantage in the economy.
It's also boring just waiting around, and DGT gets it. That's my star rifler.
Just had to go back to where it all started. We got the Mag 7 back out though for Vinny.
For what, it's like from dust thou art and dust you return? Something like that. Is DGT's spitting some 17th century poetry in despawn. As what Vinny? Oh my goodness, he has just erased everyone inside of Hard, and then he spins around for a third. Oh my goodness, he's gonna end it. No way. What just happened? 2 Mag 7 shots and everyone's gone.
Oh man. No way. Of course it's the Mag 7 that just breaks him down, but not only the Mag 7, 2 more kills once he picks the rifle up. 9Z. They just got styled on. They just got styled on by that Mag 7.
I mean, that's a backbreaker. No other way to put it. Oh, Henny, he's going for some spam here, but it's actually just gonna bait him forward. He sees the shadow there for Phelps. Little awkward here. Henny, why is the pistol out? Henny.
No ammo.
I mean, I thought he was completing the reload. Well, he's in big trouble. Yep, and he's gonna need to find a way to complete that reload. He does get it off and nearly gets a kill. Booted down to 1 HP.
They threw 3 mollies at him to find that kill. But they do it eventually. They take that man advantage.
They are stranded outside, though. They have got to go down to secret, and they're gonna go back into the beast. Vinny, down low, though. Crosshair in the wrong position. And Max will hand him a headshot. Looking like 9Z to stabilize this wild round. I say that. Look, he's getting himself active. Decenty with the first.
Oh, scaring him back up in towards that top secret position, maybe?
And it will.
Oh, they can't afford to head back this way unless there's a flank here from GGT, but he's not flanking. Instead, he's going to commit down the ramp side of things here, so... I mean, this might be the optimal route from 9Z, even if they get a scare initially offered up by Decenty.
Now they'll make their way down to the lower side. This is looking more like a save, but... And he could call that Buddha is low. Money is bottomed out. Imperial want to purchase next round. So this will just be the back away. They got plenty of rounds to play with, so why not?
Play a more careful game there. Bold call from 9Z, I cannot lie. I would not want to head back into Decenty right there, because as far as you know, he's going to be waiting for you with a rifle. Not sure what No Way is in the map as well, but... DGT.
Buddha, you gotta come back. I don't think he's gonna survive this one. We know what happened to Henny. Prior precedent tells us exactly what's gonna happen.
He should have jumped on his teammate's head right there. It didn't work out for Henny anyways. No luck. No surviving this map's bomb blast, it feels like. But right back to the Mag 7 here for Vinny. Why not?
If it worked once, it probably can work again. And, well, turning this one into a faster ramp play. I'm wondering if that boost was actually heard, though. Maybe not, as Phelps caught walking in the open.
But why would you be walking from that position?
Right? You're certainly gonna clear this. There's, like, no way. They don't, but okay, Henny still swings out for a headshot. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like, why is he walking out in the open?
Huh.
Oh, something's
Odd route
amiss.
there. Definitely got some nice advanced information right there off the fadeaway. A kill that leads to 2, and he still gave him something to think about, but here we go, Vinny. Yep, there it is. Shot it rattled off, but hold on. Rifles are here on the lower side. At least a rifle. But smoked off. Can't do a lot when that happens.
Oh, but Vinny is gonna try and sell something. They're planting in the open. Oh, and Vinny! Oh, he's done the amazing work. He gets him off the plant, and then the kill's easy for No Way. Oh, he's gonna toy with the doors. This has gone horribly wrong for 9Z. They are overwhelmed right now, oversaturated. You do have Max making his way down the vents, and Vinny will get handled. But now, planting in the open. No, it's planting behind the silo instead. No Way didn't have any vision. And Max about to clear him out and end this one. Patience pays here for 9Z, though it gets a little weird.
It's interesting there for sure. Closed out still. You got money around here for the investment. Biggest purchase right there was Vinny on the Mag 7 last round. Saved those AKs as well. But I mean, keeping their head in this game here is 9Z. Leaving Imperial off of map point. That tends to happen every once in a while there. You're shooting that glass down to try and get some util out. Sometimes those headshots accidentally rattle off. What's interesting is it does put them in like perfect one-shot territory for the A1S. Execution's gonna be strong here towards A, but that does not help.
Oh, that's brutal. And then Vinny, wow, blind, just opens up, finds Huaso Peak in a second.
Oh my god!
They threw excellent flashes. I'm not gonna lie, that they did a great job on that part, but they met Vinny. Oh.
What? What do you do when you throw the perfect execute and the perfect flashes and they still take you down? Maybe it could be saved here as Martinez gets fed a couple of quick kills and positioning.
That's a little ambitious there from Phelps. Round the smoke now, Martinez has been seen, but there's nothing Vinny can really do about it. I'll lob in another smoke. Molly there for Martinez to further keep them at bay. And Henny has taken a long time to get into position. They don't have kits. They've got to go now. They got to get both kills in the next 10 seconds or this one's done. And they might just do that. Martinez up top. Can't hold on. And there is time here for the defuse.
Wow. Again, coming down to the wire right there. I was going to ask the question, what do you do when you throw the perfect utility and still you lose 3 players on the execute? Well, maybe you get Martinez to pull you out of a 2v5. He almost did enough right there. But too much of a deficit initially to overcome. So close to that round, though, really. I mean, again, if 9Z were able to buy any more time in that sort of situation, man, there's a little bit of hope. It's just too powerful from Vinny out of the gates. Fully blinded up, landing 2 kills. Holding mouse 1, and then the pick straight through the smoke to start off the execute. I mean, one player just vanishes before you even actually are making it through any headway.
Somehow this... Okay. The Imperial team manages, but... Every round there is DGT. Every single one of them. He does spawn in the server and T-spawn, and he can deal some damage.
Usually does.
Oh, and they just just barely misses out. There's another HE, though, and then a ramp play. Also gets his outside, and then the Tech 9's good enough to drop no way, so this map will not be finished yet. This will be a save. This is not something Imperial will want to go for. 9Z gonna start to inch away, whittle away at this deficit. Just a nice ramp play overall.
Yeah, wins all over the map, which, when they do win, 9Z win hard.
Yeah.
Like, I think a couple of these just situations have been 2v5 saves. They just win all 3 of their duels to open it up, and it leads to a save. Very familiar territory. Go for a bit of a hunt.
And hunt they will. TGT will hunt. Get some aim practice at spawn. Money completely broken here.
Territory. Hold on. This could be interesting. I mean, they got a full investment here, but obviously if 9Z can break past this one, we're talking double digits in a much closer game here than Imperial would like.
Oh boy. And they're gonna turn this into just a straight up rush into the A site, and hey, maybe it is the right order of the day. Oh, there's nowhere to stand! Ah, they both
Traffic jam!
door stuck!
Oh my
They're both burned! I can't believe it. Okay, that's gotta be one of the funniest ways. Yeah!
Oh, nightmare fuel right there. And the flames, and you just can't escape.
Dude, that building is not fire safe. That is not OSHA protections right there. What's going on?
I feel like this building, more than anything, like a nuclear facility, should be up to fire codes.
Oh, goodness. That's its own thing. Is Nuke OSHA safe? Well, we found out that it wasn't in the previous round. Valve, please fix.
Next thing you know, all of a sudden, there's going to be just a very clear... Just completely remove that entire wall.
Yeah, that would be... That might be a... CS...
That way you can jump out of, heaven, although then you're probably dealing with some different violations thereafter.
No guardrails.
Yeah.
All right.
Go. I mean, the gun round that could determine this whole thing.
Yep.
If 9Z win it, any opportunity to sail on in to overtime. Oh wait, who just had a bit of a tougher game here, is going to be put to the task of defending the ramp side as well.
Holding on, and starts to hear the footsteps thundering towards him. The flashes will force him off. And the player's the same. Look at this, just bristling with players right now. Imperial will not try to press that.
The op cutting off that secret line, but again, no help for Noah. He's on an island.
Oh, he's trying to reposition as well. Maybe at the worst possible moment. We'll be able to sneak past, but a barrage of utility awaits. He does deliver on the first kill, though, and maybe that's where Henny could strike for one as well. No way. On the angle himself, and one by one, 9Z are dropping. Max needs to make it happen from inside a secret, and he might. Helped out there by Martinez, but planting in the open. Oh
Go
no,
off
it
it.
exposed a single door. Martinez can't spin, can't fire enough. That off 8 lever action. 13 to 10 here for Imperial.
Oh man, a nice attempt right there on the comeback rolling through for 9Z, but Imperial, again, just always able to keep their distance so effectively in this map, and in this, both maps really for that matter. Never letting 9Z get too far ahead there, really struggling to continuously find rounds.